Hey guys! Welcome
Hey
back
guys.
to Fluffy VN Reads, and today we're going to be continuing our read of the VN The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car.
By Lorelei.
Yeah, and this time we're going to be playing Shelby's version. So yeah, let's get started.
Yeah, we've just clicked her picture because we had a bit of a little bug.
Yeah, a little bit of a bug getting into her version, that's into her point of view, that's all.
Yeah, so we'll just start now. I lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird sitting on this side of the car, but my stomach's feeling off for a while and I just can't drive. Oh, we hear it at the start about her stomach.
Mm.
And so I've handed my keys over to this stranger. What's the worst that could happen, right? I stare out the window, watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. Oh dear, sorry. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like feeling it. It's so stuffy in the car. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open.
You sure that's a good idea?
It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. Well, who knows? Maybe they would.
Fair enough.
The slight breeze feels good against my neck. But this guy looks like he wants to say something.
It kinda does.
Awkwardness.
So I guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway?
Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's Shelby. Shelby.
Well, nice to officially meet you then, Shelby. My name is
Dustin. Okay.
They didn't even know each other's name.
Smiles. Alright. Looks dissatisfied. How was he expecting me to react? It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like Dustin. Really?
I
Are you
accidentally
sure?
called him Duncan and then Justin.
Anything with Dustin,
So,
right?
you know, alternative names for you there, Dustin.
I continue staring out the window. The sky's so red. Normally, I'd think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. Bad things come out after dark. I remember it all too well. I'd rather not think about it, so I decide to break the silence after all. So, what were you doing before everything happened?
Oh,
He looks surprised. I guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
you know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular.
What does that mean?
That was weird, or whatever.
I don't know, what do you think?
That was weird.
First one? Yeah. It doesn't sound like he really wants to talk about it. I wonder what his job really was. Maybe it was a trash collector? He does look look kind of dirty.
Why is she dissing him now?
I know. Well, I shouldn't be rude. I'm not much of a catch myself. Oh wow, that's what she thought of him.
Oh, poor Dustin.
I know.
What about you? This ride is yours, right?
Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car, or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got the DUI, his license was revoked. He used that as an excuse to never leave the house. It was just as well anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car somewhere and forget where. What?
Oh, I guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind.
I'm feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm on the outside looking in. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Maybe the apocalypse is just giving me more perspective. Okay. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. All good sign.
Pretty quiet in here, huh?
Yeah, take a hint already.
She's sad.
I know, right? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Still. Do you think there's any radio stations left?
I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though.
Radio 101.7 FM. I reached towards the console and turned the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static, sometimes metallic screeching. Great.
Eerie. Hang on a second. Go back down.
What did he hear exactly? There couldn't really be something there, could there? I slowly rotate the knob back to the other way. Wait! There it is, I think.
Is that mariachi?
Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot believe. Out of all the music that would be playing, this is what we get. What am I even thinking? Of course it is. Of course we're on the highway to hell in the dark and mariachi is the only music available to us. The combination of Spanish vocals and horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. Yeah, talk about fitting. I'm actually dying. I'm dying. The dulcet tones of this fabulous man are actually killing me. She's dying.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, he's acting so, like, mature.
Alright,
Just
he
like
seems
you.
different. Like, who the hell's out there running this?
Of all the music that would be left,
Man,
I can really tell the age difference though.
I know.
It takes me a minute to settle down, but then,
I like how the writing style is really different.
yeah, it's actually different. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an English word, but why wouldn't it be? Nothing but mariachi. Typical.
Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all.
And now I'm dead, I'm exactly interested in DJing.
What do you think that zombie'd even listen to? Is death? Oh,
sorry. Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days.
I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt.
You know, I've always wondered this, but what exactly are they grateful for? Exactly.
Maybe they finally found themselves some peace.
Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some.
Feels so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that.
He gestures towards the console. 101.7 is now the Infinite Loop Mariachi radio station.
So what are you into anyway?
Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. I like I had a lot of free time to explore my musical taste or anything. You? They're telling me it's baby metal.
Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them?
No, that might be for the best. He doesn't have to know that I unironically like baby metal.
I kinda expected that.
I know. What do you listen to then?
Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this.
Try me.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
ABBA.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. Look at her face.
Oh my god. I can't keep a straight face. I lose it. Everything is just too much. He was gonna sullen. I'm sorry, Dustin, but not that sorry.
Told you.
No, it's fine. The music's catchy. I managed to get these words out. The right words. All of this laughing is making my stomach hurt more, damn it. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine.
Your parents? Yeesh.
Age gap.
How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis.
How old do you think I am?
I'm pretty sure there is no right answer to that question.
Except for that one. I'm 22. What kind of reaction's that? No. Whoa, you look so young, or anything like that? No? I wonder how old Dustin is anyway. Oh wait, you never tell us, right? Oh, something music similar to ABBA. I don't think they have a playlist. No, they don't have a return, like a go back. A history thing. You should be happy to have it.
That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you.
He purposely reaches over and shuts off the radio. He's got a surprisingly immature side to him too.
Did you ever expect things to end up this way?
What? Where did that come from all of a sudden?
What do you think?
Maybe pause?
Yeah, let's
maybe.
try.
Yeah, we'll just keep going for the top ones. I don't know. Pause. You know, like she's thinking about it. Why do you have to ruin the mood like that? It's getting dark, huh? Oh, she changes the subject anyway. The sun sets so late in the summer.
I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the street lights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire.
That sounds kind of morbid, but kind of fitting for the end of the world. Oh no, it's come. Yeah, the mood went downhill pretty fast.
It really did.
Yeah. It's silent again for a little while, but it doesn't last.
So, you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, what do you like to do, or what did you do before everything?
Like to do, huh? I turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole world would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. And after leading such a boring life, I end up here. Great. I'm probably not even going to go out with a bang. My death's gonna be just as dull as my life.
Oh my god. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? That's deep. He's just trying to sound cool.
I think that's
Is she
deep.
impressed? Okay.
I'm impressed. Yeah. That's actually exactly how I feel about it too. I'm surprised that I'm actually able to relate to him.
At least have some common thoughts on this one.
Yeah, the dire thoughts. Yeah. But I guess
Lots
that
of
doesn't...
concern.
Huh?
Sorry.
Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. Zombies don't care whether you're a good or bad person. They just want your brain. We're all gonna die anyway. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA.
I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad.
Do you backpack across Europe or something?
That would be cool.
Yeah. What does nomad mean in this context? Well, whatever.
That sounds really cliche.
Not really, it sort of suits you.
To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point, I used to wish I could take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I?
I used to wish for that too. I wanted to be free. I didn't want to be responsible for Dad anymore. And now I'm not, but I can't say whether that's a really good thing or not.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Monkey's paw. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh?
Yeah, monkey's paw.
Oh, oops. Oh, he says it now. My stomach starts to throb painfully. I look down and press my hand against it. It felt okay for a while there, but it's acting up again. God, why did all this have to happen? She's grimacing.
Still feeling nauseous?
Oh, so he's supposed to say that. Huh? Damn, I shouldn't be so obvious about it. I don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble though. Yeah, it's gotten a little bit better, but anyway, I move my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting my hand there will make the pain go away. In a way, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive.
Wow. That's
oh God, deep. Why? That was morbid as hell. What's wrong with me? I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is.
You think we should stop and rest?
I glance at the fuel gauge on the dashboard, nervous. We barely have one quarter of the tank left as it is. Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas.
Onwards it is then.
Trying to ignore my pain, I keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. And even darker. It really hurts now.
Aww. Shelby.
I don't think I've ever been in this much pain in my life.
I wonder what it is.
I know, right?
It's just a
Yeah,
representation
I know, it's really
of that, inner suffering as well, I think.
Yeah. And it's saying a lot considering I have to go through every month. What I have to go through every month.
Preach.
I deserve this, don't I?
No, you don't, Shelby.
I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. How? Do you ever wonder, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. Baseball bat? Just as I start to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Dustin's voice.
Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, and that's all that matters. Despite it all, we're here, and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad.
You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months, I working, kept on like everything was fine. And then I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then Dad, how do I even begin to explain?
Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but you're an old man. What happened?
My dad, I killed him. What? I smacked him in the head with a baseball bat and then ran like hell. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that part of town was infested.
I like how they create the characters really imperfect.
Yeah. Yeah. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. Does it count as a murder if you kill a zombie? Does it count as murder if you never get arrested because your town's entire police force is now undead? That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And so am I. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. My stomach is burning with pain now and guilt. I stare out the window, seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Though that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. And
Hey,
I feel a sudden warmth on the top of my hand, hesitant at first, but then steady. Dustin's hand envelopes mine and I feel comforted, safe.
we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. I guess that's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard, losing someone that close to you.
Wow, where do I even start? What?
They both end up having these type of questions, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Being honest or telling a lie, a white lie. What do you think?
I don't want to try the honest one.
Let's see what she says.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the sort of usual one, but I want to see where it leads. For some reason, I feel like I can be honest with Dustin. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. Somehow. My mouth opens all on its own, words spill out. Honestly, I felt relieved when he died. And then I felt awful for feeling relieved. But I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free. Not that I got to enjoy that feeling of freedom for long. It makes me feel like a monster. It makes me feel like a monster to admit all of this to someone else. It really does. But that's the truth.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's no wrong way to feel.
He's right. I know that I'm only human. I'm not a monster. Not yet, anyway.
I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're still stuck out there like this. I wonder if we'll ever know.
Dustin, Wait. What's happening? I can't go on like this, just keeping it to myself. Hey, Dustin? There's something I need to tell you. Oh my god, what's happening? I touch my stomach lightly with the palm of my hand. The searing pain reminds me that I'm no longer entirely human.
She thought so.
Yeah.
It's a reaction.
I gave my humanity up when I killed my dad. I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. I didn't even hesitate. I swung that baseball bat as hard as I could. And then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift as he crumpled to the ground.
He did.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Even in death, Dad still found some way to screw me over.
Hey, stop. It's okay.
I always blamed Dad for Mom leaving us. He was selfish. He was an asshole. He was this. He was that. He was that. But just look at me. I've put Dustin's life in danger. I've lied to him since the day we met. I'm my father's daughter. But I
just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how this all works, so he's already guessed it.
Yeah, I think he can.
Maybe there's a way.
I'm so sorry.
Does it hurt?
Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I look down at my stomach. I just think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. I wish I was dead.
Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes.
Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining.
Retail.
Almost as bad as zombies.
Worse probably.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Worse probably. Anyways, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road for a while.
A while, huh? Well, a rest does sound nice. I always had to get up so early for work. I'm not used to being up this late. I'm starting to feel really sleepy. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? My mind flashes to the baseball bat still in my trunk. No, I won't think about that right now.
Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate.
Yeah, maybe there will even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. Maybe I've been running ever since Mum left. I never looked back, just kept going. It was all I could do to keep from falling apart. Dustin and I, we've both done enough. We've both gone further than I ever thought possible. What's happening? I notice that the fuel gauge light is on, but I feel strangely at peace. I close my eyes, smiling as my consciousness already starts to drift. Wherever this road goes, whatever lies at the end of it, we lived. The proof of that will remain no matter what. So for now, let's just keep going forward.
I like that metaphor of driving a car as well. It just keeps going forward, and it's kind of like a metaphor for life, don't you think? That
you don't really know what the end will be.
Yeah, there will be a time where that fuel just runs out.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah. But it was a really good portrayal of an apocalyptic, a post-event of the apocalypse. Yeah, we really enjoyed that one.
A lot of feels and
Yeah, a lot of really grim
a lot,
feels.
yeah, a lot of subtlety, really nice subtlety in there.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one of the best ones that I've read so far.
Awesome.
So, this has been Fluffy V and Ruth. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
On reading The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. Thank you very much.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this.
Yeah, we'll have more videos of some game reads as well. Usually indie visual novel games. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like us as well, and we'll
Thanks,
see you in
guys.
the next video. Bye.
Bye.